What's that noise? Oh. Huh. My shapy senses are tingling. That can only mean one thing.
Okay, you can go ahead and turn the camera off.
Is the camera off? Because I got a lot to talk about.
There's a sucker born every day.
It's amazing how gullible people are nowadays, and nobody will ever find out.
I think we're rich. I think we're really rich.
Do you hear something? I think I hear something.
Oh heck, it's an airplane.
What's that he's dropping over that city over there?
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's
The frickin' shape.
Fun's over with, fellas.
Hey everybody, it's The Shape, and I was just scrolling through YouTube, minding my own business. You know, just Mythos, that's for you. You're welcome. He likes that finger ASMR stuff. It's weird. But I was scrolling, and this channel called the Ghost Trip Investigation, GTI. They showed up in my feed, and I was like, never heard of them before. I think I'll check them out. Very first video is the one I'm going with right now. That's rare. Normally, when I'm looking at somebody or their channel, you gotta watch 5 or 10 videos to get something worth making a video on. Not all the time, but this one, like the first video, I was like, oh yeah. This is, these guys are good. This'll work. Now, these guys they're a mixed bag for me. It's, let's see, they got all the stuff that you would point out, like misinformation on the location that they're at, which is the Lizzie Borden house, and editing. Now, all videos have editing, cuts. You have to, but cuts in locations that are very questionable. You know, like when the paranormal pops off. If you've been here any amount of time, you know what I look for in that stuff. Let's dig into this video. Now, when I first clicked on their video, I heard this clip.
Oh, this is the exact sofa where Andrew Borden was killed.
Yeah, like 20 seconds in, and I was like, yeah, I gotta make a video on this. It's just too good to pass up. They start that previously, and they're talking about the couch that where Andrew Borden was unalived by who knows. But they say that, now had they said, oh well, this is the location right here where it happened, I'd have been like, yeah, okay, cool, you're absolutely right. But they stuck to, this is the couch where it happened, on this couch. That's completely inaccurate. I was like, man, I don't think after something like that, the mess that it would have made and potential evidence, that it would be the original furnishings. And when Googling it, I was like, yeah, none of the furnishings are the original in that house. Or at least that's what it says on Google. Makes sense.
Welcome back to Ghost Trip Investigation. You know what we haven't said for ages? What? Ghost Trip International.
I see what you did there. Kind of like Ghost Hunters International. I see what you done. You got these two guys. They seem like decent guys. I mean, from this one video, they seem like pretty decent gentlemen. Bit full of it, but pretty decent gentlemen nonetheless. You got the guy on the right, and then you got what I could only describe as whack bagans. You get it? Because Zach Bagans, whack bacon, like Walmart. That okay?
The time is
Synchronise them watches.
It's 12 minutes past.
Yeah, 12, 13
We're going
minutes
12?
past.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
If this was a vlog, I wouldn't mind getting to see them at the airport and eating food and jumping on the airplane and going to another airport and then jumping in the car. It wouldn't bother me, but this is a paranormal investigation. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you get to see them vlogging, going to the airport, going to eat food, driving there, the airplane. You get to see a lot of that in this video, and hey, some people might like that stuff, you know. I kind of like to see the ghost hunting, you know, the stuff that you put in the title of the video. But that's just a nitpick.
Obviously, lovely scenery.
You're right, Raj. It's absolutely beautiful.
It's good to be back in it, mate.
Hey guys. Yeah, it's good to be back.
Hashtag relatable. Am I right? Oh, I mean, look at their sense of humor and the way they're dressed with them diapers on their head. They're so funny, and just, you know, you like people like that, and you root for just the normal person, you know. It's so relatable, though. I love it.
So yeah, we're just going to chill out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Grab some food. We normally go to this same restaurant, but what we want to do this time is we really...
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
We are venturing into the unknown for Ghost Trip Investigation here.
are going go-karting.
I mean, you gotta love it. You get to see 2 different airports, an airplane, 2 different places to eat, and you get to see them go-karting. I mean, checking all those lists, you know, because that's why I'm here, you know. They left that out of the title of the video, though. They never said, you know, we're going to an airport and a place to eat and a hotel and Disneyland, and it was just about the Lizzie Borden house, and I call that clickbait. Hit that like button.
So earlier on in the investigation, we asked, were there more than one persons involved in the murder? And it came back immediately, yes. We've been getting a lot of Johns come through, and the word that's come through the most is uncle. Lizzie's uncle, biological uncle. It's called John. Pictures of him upstairs. So, theory is, working theory, John did Abby, a stepmom.
That's one thing about paranormal investigators that really get to me, and it's when you take known facts about the case and the history of the place, and you say through your paranormal investigating that, oh, now you have new theories. You know, let's not forget that none of the people can defend themselves because they're long since passed away. But they just run with these theories, and they're biased toward these theories as well. No matter what you see or hear, they always they make a narrative with it. Like if you hear one word, they'll say, oh no, the ghost said this because this fits what we're doing here, even though it's nonsense. And these guys are no different.
The uncle protecting his niece wasn't going to stand for that. They made a plot to get rid of them both. John comes here, the uncle, does the mum, Abby. They wait for the dad to come home. He goes in there, naps, and Lizzie wants to do her dad to get the revenge.
Guys, if you want to do a proper investigation, you shouldn't go in there with your theories and be biased toward anything. You need to take the evidence that you get each time and let the chips fall where they may. When you go in there with these preconceived notions and these ideas, and you're biased toward that, then it's always going to be what you want it to be. Wow, that came out actually better than I thought it would.
So we're hoping that that theory is going to be we're going to continue that theory. I hope everything's going to still add up to that theory.
But this is why we do what we do.
That's why we're going back.
I rest my case.
We get another nice view of the hotel, and we get to see them eat, and we get to see them go look at some ducks or some kind of bird, whatever it is.
Guys, let's take a poopy on this guy.
Come back after the break to see if we made it.
And now we're outside of Target, and then we're going to go back to our fancy hotel, and finally...
In the back, we are ready to go.
When it's about time.
And we get to see a nice car ride there. Hey, look at that bus and that truck. Oh, wow. Oh, we're finally at the house itself.
We have arrived!
We've arrived at the Lizzie Borden house!
A windy Lizzie Borden house.
It's very windy.
Oh my God, who the hell?
We are now going to head into the house, get set up, and conduct a paranormal investigation for the next 4 hours. We'll see you inside. Let's go.
And before the ghost investigation, we get this nice B-roll. Thank goodness. Shoo.
And after going to the airport, jumping on the airplane, coming off at another airport, going to eat, going to the hotel room, then going go-karting, then going back to eat, then a montage of B-roll. We finally make it to where they talk about the brief history of the place.
You had Lizzie Borden living here with her father and her stepmother. There was also a maid that was in here as well. Stepmother is upstairs. Gets smashed a few times over the head.
Wow, that's a very accurate recreation. Can we see that again? I think I can get a beat out of this. Boom. Yeah. People got alive. Yeah, and I don't care. I'm in a haunted house.
Later on, father comes home from his work, comes in this little area here, this area, and thinks, you know what, I'll have a little nap. Man's tired. Has a little nap here. Has a little nap. What?
Do you get it? When I said little nap, that means he's dead.
See, garbage like this, to me, comes off as just disingenuous and disrespectful to all the victims. The whole family. I mean, you're in there smiling, grinning, talking about, oh, and he was asleep right there, and we know what happened. We know. He don't know what was going on. But we... Come on, people.
While man is napping, done. See you later. Thanks for coming. That was it.
Tell me you have no feeling to the victim whatsoever without telling me you have no feeling for the victim. But I gotta say, man, when it comes to your dramatic recreations, they're spot on. Okay. Huh. I can feel a beat with this too, and I'd say every one of you guys know this one. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your kind all over the place, singing, we will rock you.
Now, there's also another unfortunate set of events that happened here at this house, guys.
At the Borden house. Okay, do tell.
A mother, unfortunately, unalived her 2 children out the back and then came into the home and slit her own throat.
When I first heard this revelation that there was a whole other set of murders that happened in this house, I was like, I wonder why I never heard of that before. You would think, a mother doing that to her 2 offspring, that would be big news. And, you know, Whack Bagans here said it happened in the Lizzie Borden house, and it most certainly did not. See, I tried to Google it, and I couldn't find it at first. And I finally come across this name, Eliza Borden, and her 2 daughters. Eliza Darling Borden, I think it was. But anyway, it didn't happen in this house like Whack Bagan stated there. It happened into, it said something about like a coffee shop, an old coffee shop. Or it's now a coffee shop, but I guess it used to be a small house. Or a big house, depending on how big it didn't happen in the Borden house, though. Clearly states it. Spreading misinformation.
We have that to contend with as well. It said now we've got access to the top floor. Yeah. It is said that there are the children that play on the top floor, but it also has the demonic kind of element to it as well. Now, another theory is that Lizzie did commit the atrocities, but she was actually being possessed by a demonic entity that forced her into those murders.
These 2 dimwits are the king of spreading misinformation. Well, another ongoing theory that we have is based on our evidence that the ghost told us Lizzie could have been possessed by a demon. You know, that's a great idea. You know, why don't you give the person that brutally done this, why don't you give them an out? They were possessed. They wasn't in the right state of mind. You know, people aren't just evil people. Something had to be possessing them, right?
Oh, this is Andrew Borden's room. If you remember the live last time, see, we will turn all the lights off and everything. This is for the walk round. Oh. This is where we had Spragley falling off here. How are you feeling up back when now you're back here? How do you feel?
A little bit weird.
Let me just clean the back of the camera, guys. Sorry.
A little bit weird in here. I'm not gonna lie.
Crisp view. 2 seconds.
Oh man, look, mate. I've literally been in here for 2.
You were about to say 2 minutes, and you haven't been in that room for 20 seconds through the uncut footage either. So don't even go there. I don't care what your skin feels like. You know, you going to all these hotels and stuff, you very well could have gotten scabies.
Ew, 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 ew.
So I was walking upstairs. Let's head upstairs, shall we?
That's walking upstairs.
I particularly want to go upstairs.
Finally, some real ghost action. I hope they go up and see what's making these footsteps. And I truly hope there's no cuts. You know, I want to see a straight shot of y'all going up there and saying, hey, look, nobody's up here. Let's see if that happens.
There we go. Is there someone up there?
Wasn't there something last time that said it wanted us to go upstairs?
Is there someone up there? Huh. You sure?
You thought I was going to do that, didn't you? No, I'm hanging. No, I'm just kidding.
So when they go to check upstairs, bam, there's a cut. Let's look at it one more time. Bam, there's a cut.
Nah.
No
Oh
one
my
up there.
lord.
There's legit no one up here.
No.
That was definitely walking up here, mate.
I do not get a nice feeling up here.
And I've noticed all through the video, they never can't seem to quite get the paranormal on camera. They're always a fraction too late. It's like, you know, oh, it feels weird up here. I got chills. Ooh, I saw something peek down there. Too bad the camera wasn't aimed this direction. You get a lot of that in their video.
I would love to see some apparitions in here later when it gets a bit darker.
Or now.
What? What? Hello? What? So I just, right, stand where I...
Someone with their headphones around the
Yep. Full on, mate. Like this. I promise you, like stand where I was, like about there.
Yeah.
So I could just about see. It was like,
I take it back. He's not the king of recreations. He's not standing nowhere near where the other guy was standing. In fact, look at this screenshot.
Maybe he did see something, but he has no proof anyways. But hey, you can hit that subscribe button.
Like this, went like start. So it's like that.
Yeah.
And it went
For real.
for real.
We are two people with an interest in the paranormal, and if you can hear the sound of our voice, we would love for you to come close to it so that we may interact with you, as Adam said, in any way possible. You may interact with.
I would fire my editor. They left this like whole frozen frame in the video and didn't even cut it out. And they didn't even blame it on paranormal. I don't get it.
We asked.
Being as they said what happened to the camera wasn't paranormal, then I can only chalk that up to poor editing.
They are planting devices all over the house. Some of these devices are the yes-no devices, but most of them deal with either you breaking their line of sight or touching them. But yeah, they seem to do that pretty thoroughly. So, I mean, you got to give them credit, even though I wouldn't necessarily say these devices detect anything paranormal. But, hey, you never know. They do make a cool beepy sound.
Andrew, we understand this is the room that you were murdered in.
Real.
It's real.
We know you're real.
I'm real, I tell you. I'm a real boy. Now this next clip is mind-blowing to say the least, because, well, you just have to see it to believe it.
It's outside.
And the ball again.
What?
As we said, it's outside.
I'm sorry, say what?
And the ball again.
What?
As we said, it's outside.
Couple of things here. The cat ball, it's not outside, it's inside. Right? And if they're outside, then how are they contacting you on the inside? What does that glowing cat ball that's inside have anything to do with outside? How do you even link those two together? You absolute buffoon.
We'd really like some interaction. We will head up to your bedroom, Catball. Catball. We did get some very good interaction in your bedroom last time. Ah!
On the sofa.
Andrew, is that you?
You know, another thing I noticed is even when they got multiple cameras, they can't seem to catch it. And their cuts are questionable on a good day.
These ghost hunters really do have super hearing. I mean, I want you to watch this next clip because it will blow your mind.
Does anyone have the camera on me? Does anyone have the camera on me then?
No.
Go. When this? Mind.
I was looking at the torch.
This toggle went.
I did hear something like that.
You heard that. You know what? Let me turn it up 200% and enhance it even more. There's no way you heard that. I'm wearing earbuds and I turned it up 250% and I can't even hear it. You did not hear that.
Why does that third bedroom feel like it does?
Come on.
And this light's just turned on.
No, I just saw it come on.
It's just turned on in front of me. Shit.
No, I saw it come on, mate. I literally watched it come on.
This light's just turned on as I'm looking at it.
Thing off. I reckon leave that, see if it goes off again.
That looks like a pretty old lamp. I mean, there could be a short in the cord. There could be a short in the lamp itself. It could be old and just malfunctioning. Later in the video, you'll understand exactly why I said that. As they're standing there admiring the lamp, the little beeper thing on the stairwell went off. Now, when you hear something like that go off, you want to get eyes on as a paranormal investigator, I would assume. Let's see how long it takes them to do it.
The thing on the staircase beeped. Let's see how long it takes them to get in there and get it on camera. Look at them just standing there while it beeps. I'll just stand here longer. Oh, wait a minute. Now they're starting to go look.
On the stairs.
Slime around was on the stairs, guys.
And this is what I'm saying. They heard the beep. It took them 15 seconds to get a visual on the beeper, on the little device. You know, it's almost as if there's a fourth person in there and they run down there and they touched it and just walked right back up the steps. They would have had plenty of time because apparently these guys don't take ghost hunting that serious.
Somebody could have walked down the stairs, touched the device, and walked right back up.
Flash of light in that room there, to my left.
What?
Big flash of light to my left.
Yeah, I keep seeing balls of light
Yeah.
everywhere around
Yeah.
here.
Lizzie, we will come up to your bedrooms shortly.
Crying.
Why are you crying?
Because you're coming up to her bedroom. I'm sorry, don't unsub.
Okay, so on that basis then, are we correct that you committed the atrocities with the help of your uncle?
This could be faulty wiring, or a short in the cord, or the bulb going bad. So many things this could be besides a ghost.
Can I just say something?
Why is that light just gone off
The
again?
lights off?
That light's just
Wait,
gone out.
how do we not notice that
Can,
go out?
can you just show the
Yeah,
light?
I'm pointing at it now.
Did anyone see it go off?
No.
No, it was just off.
Why is it?
There are spirits here that can contact...
Young
Jordan-
woman!
If you could contact Lizzie, can you ask her to come through?
Let's play a game. I want you to guess what it just said, okay? I want you to guess what it said. And I'm going to play it to you 2 more times. And then I'll show you what they said that it said. You probably just, what do you think it said? Comment below.
Right.
Because apparently they think that it said, don't go there. I didn't hear that.
Right, I'm going to try and debunk this once and for all. Right, there's no timer on it.
No, it's not, mate, have you seen the age of it?
It's not on a timer.
No. You can't, we tried to turn it off and on, didn't we?
Hmm.
No, it's old. I don't know.
Boy, you 2 guys, well, 3 guys are totally fixated on that lamp. That old lamp. It's electric issues.
Guys, somebody just pushed the torch off the side.
Little.
A little
It is
bit,
a
yeah, the
little
torch was up here.
Wow, what a fast response by that spirit after that flashlight was touched. I mean, the response was so quick, it had to be a ghost that done it because the response was so quick. I mean, unless there's a cut there, which there is, let's look at that again.
Guys, somebody just pushed the torch off the side.
Little.
A little
It is
bit,
a
yeah, the
little
torch was up here.
See, it's cuts like that that are manipulating. Now, that response could have come 5 minutes after that light was moved. And they could have cut it to make it like, oh, that was close enough. Or the light could have moved and it had been 45 seconds to a minute. And you could argue that the ghost response vaguely was with the flashlight. But there's a cut there. They wanted to make it seem like it one right after the other. And that right there is just completely... No.
Abby, is this you?
Light.
Can you find my grave?
Your grave's over the road.
What?
Can you find my grave? Where are my ashes?
Roof.
So he says, where are the ashes? And the response is roof, which is absurd, to say the least. But let's see if they bring that response in. You know, like a response that would fit their narrative. But now there's this absurd response. Let's see what they do.
You can't have your physical body back. Abby, Lizzie, whoever this is.
That's it. They get a response that don't fit, they ignore it.
Do it. Tell us what happened in this
I'm hiding.
house. You don't need
Don't
to
hide.
hide.
Aw, you don't need to hide. Wait a minute. If she's hiding, how's she talking to you?
What happened in this house? Spraggy now!
The hell's she?
Spraggy just fell backwards.
Things back
Devil! Devil!
behind you. The thing's gone off as well.
Unfortunately, we don't get to see it fall, but we will here in a minute.
Powerful. If you can move our light now, can you see our light?
Your editor sucks. I mean, come on, people.
Carry on. This is better, Spirit.
Right.
Sure.
Oh! God, did you catch that?
Yes!
This seems staged to me, and I'll point out why. In a minute, I think it was pulled with some kind of magician line, but when you turn the contrast up and slow it down a bit, you can't really see a line. So, I could be wrong, but comment below what you think, because I'm going to make a point.
You know, after looking at that with high contrast, the brightness tweaked, all that stuff of the bear falling, I feel like there was something attached to it that got pulled. You know, I could be wrong, but the only way we'd know for sure is if they go up to the bear, pick it up with no cuts. Obviously, I'm bringing that up for a reason.
Bad things happened.
I'm building energy.
Right.
Powerful.
Right.
And then bang! Bear's gone.
Scarlet.
So many names
Look how
coming
far
through.
away it is from where it actually landed.
Look, I'm not going to touch it. Look how far.
Look
Holy
how far
crap.
that.
Did you catch it? He's like, oh, I didn't touch it, but there is a cut. In the most important part of the video, there's a cut there. Let's look at it one more time.
Building energy.
Right.
Powerful.
Right.
And then bang! Bear's gone.
And the cut, and then he finally goes over to show a close-up view of the teddy bear. And there's your cut, and there's no reason for that cut to be there during this important piece of evidence.
Crazy, huh? After the bear falls, he puts the camera on his buddy instead of walking over there looking, you know, taking the camera and looking at the bear that actually fell. He's like putting it on his buddy, and then there's a cut, and then he finally decides to go over there. But oh, look at that, huh? How about that?
Oh,
So
man.
that is the drawer that's on
Yes, I know.
Open the drawer.
I need to know because I really, really, really want something to happen in this room.
Are you from here?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nah, mate. No. That was a laugh. A full-on fucking laugh next to me.
I can't believe this is their first video, and it's like this. I can only imagine the gold mine for any debunker this channel will be. Now, he's catching stuff as he's doing his alone time, and nothing really that significantly paranormal happens until he goes off camera. What a coincidence.
Nothing big happens until he disappears off the camera.
House.
House? Yeah, I'm in your house. Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! Don't wind me up right now.
What happened here?
Mate, the whole thing, I got it!
What a bunch of... It's fake, people. Come on now. But hopefully he'll show us the footage that he captured, because apparently he captured it. So he had the presence of mind to film this doll flying and falling or whatever.
It's the most scared I've ever been.
Alright, so what's happened? Explain
I'll show you what's
happened.
fucking happened. Your house. Look at the fucking baby.
It's hard to tell anything, but when you look into the phone, he turns the camera and bam, there's the doll falling, then the other doll falls. But how do we know he didn't just throw it himself? I mean, he's looking this way. He could have threw it over his head and bam, it could have fell right where it lay. And the other camera didn't record him either.
Yeah, the doll falling was completely staged by him, by himself. Completely staged, right? Comment below what you think, but, you know, that looks shady to me. I wish they had uploaded it, you know, more like through their editor to where you get a good clean shot instead of him shaking the phone and all that. But, you know, they're no editing whiz. So, it is what it is. Now, the last video on the Warrens, I thought that I was going to upload the video and quite a few people were going to be upset. And the exact opposite happened. In fact, in like 2 days, that video got 1,000 likes. Over 1,000 likes, which I get likes, but not that amount. So I was like, wow. And I heard a lot of you guys talking about some of the shady practices they supposedly had done. Now, I had a couple of people that disagreed, some respectfully, and then some saying you need to take the video down. They're not here to defend themselves, and you know, it is what it is. But I appreciate the support, guys. It means a lot. Especially, you know, couldn't do it without you patrons and members. I couldn't, because ad revenue right now, well, just put it this way. And I ain't complaining. I made half last month of what I normally make on YouTube. Yeah, my normal pay got cut completely in half. It's almost unexplainable. But that's neither here nor there. I love doing what I do, and I appreciate you guys. And got some serious bangers coming, and one little video that might stir some drama. Well, that's some, you know, you gotta have a little bit of drama every now and then, right? Love you guys. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video. Y'all come back now, you hear? Peace.